Yeah, something kind of happened to the Z. Yeah, I could technically still do a pull, but I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm kind of scared. I put the car in the garage and I started hearing a very bad noise. Guys, I cannot make this up. So I'm sitting waiting for the light to go, and my car gets like covered in water. I thought it was water, and I think it's not. What is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Happy Sunday everybody. Today is Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great day so far, and if not, I hope this video makes it better. Today we are in the Z. We're starting off the week, I guess, or ending the weekend, whatever, strong by hitting the gym in the, it was the morning, now it feels like the afternoon. Hitting the gym, and we're taking the race car today. So as you guys read today's title of the video, yeah, something kind of happened to the Z. I kind of knew this was gonna happen sooner than later, and I completely forgot about it when we were turning up the power, and it looks like it's finally happened, but the car is still drivable, so that's the good thing. For those of you guys that watched my previous video, actually not my previous one, the one before that, you guys know we turned up the power quite a bit on the Z. I don't know how much power it's making. It was a street tune. We did turn it up on the street just so you guys can have an idea of how much power it's making. The car made 703 wheel horsepower at 17 pounds, 18 pounds, I want to say, one of the two, I don't remember. Back in the end of 2023, beginning of 2024, I think it was literally January 1st, 2024 that happened. So 2 years ago, this car made 703 at 17, 18 pounds of boost. Now we turned it up to like 25, 26. Actually, I don't even know what we turned it up to, because that car made 17, 18 pounds of fourth gear on the dyno. I haven't hit fourth gear. So let's just say 25, 26 pounds. I have bad, I guess. I want to say like 25, 26 pounds. So you guys can only guess how much power this car is making now. It's scooting, bro. It's making quite a bit more power than it did when we dynoed it. Now with more power comes more issues, which I mean I already knew, but I completely forgot about this part. Yeah, I could technically still do a pull, but I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm kind of scared. Bro, a Rolls Royce and Rialto? That shit fire. I bet you that thing feels like it's riding on clouds, bro. Alright guys, we're out of the gym. Give you guys a little co-star and see if you could hear the issue. That's right, it's a hearing thing. Yeah, this wind is not gonna help. Alright, so this was kind of a fail in the sense that I wanted to show you guys this right now before I talk about it. But I'll just talk about it and then show you guys the noise it's making once we're at home in the garage. So, like I said, good news, the car is making a lot more power. Bad news, the car is making a lot more power. So, the day that we street tuned it, the car was fine. Nothing happened, honestly. It wasn't until the next day I did a little third gear pass. I'll post it right here. I got home probably like less than 10 minutes after that. I put the car in the garage and and I started hearing a very bad noise, a clutch chatter, but worse than a regular clutch chatter. And the pedal started feeling a little weird. I don't know how to describe it, but it started feeling weird. Like, I know my car, you know what I mean? So right away, I came to the conclusion that we more than likely fried the clutch. Surprisingly enough, this is the same clutch I've had since I was in A. It's an Action Stage 3. I don't know what it's rated for, but it's definitely not rated for the power this thing is making. So shout out to Action Clutch. It has not messed up completely yet. So anyways, yeah, it starts making hella noise. The pedal starts feeling weird. So I came to the conclusion I either fried the clutch, or it could even be something as simple as a throwout bearing. But obviously, if I'm gonna swap the throwout bearing, I'm gonna swap the whole clutch. The transmission is gonna be off the car. Why would I not swap the clutch? Because that's the main thing that's been holding us back from turning it up pretty much all the way, is the clutch. So like I said, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Bad thing is I'm kind of scared to do a pull, in the sense that I don't want this thing to like grenade on me. And the good news is, I guess I'm gonna be making even more power once I switch. Also, the night of the last video you guys saw, that car meet, I was a little nervous because the gears weren't going in smoothly. Like, I had to like force them in almost, especially first gear. So that's another sign that I cooked it. Like I said, so far so good. I mean, the drive's normal. I just have a strong feeling if I do another pull, or at least another few pulls, it's probably gonna grenade it. So I'm gonna chill a little bit, see what clutch I'm gonna get. More than likely it's gonna be the same clutch as my Tuners 370, if I'm being honest. And then once we have that on the price tag, we'll be able to full send it. It's funny though, because I wasn't even mad about it. Like, I was like, it was more kind of funny. Like, damn, bro, we really like pushed the clutch to its limits pretty much, and it still hasn't slipped. Well, the pulls that I did, the clutch has not slipped at all. It just started making a bad noise. So that's why I'm assuming it could also be like a throwout bearing or something more simple. But I mean, regardless, I'm gonna swap out the clutch anyway. So but yeah, guys, in other news, it's been super windy these past couple of days here in the IE. If you guys are from the IE, you guys know how bad these winds get. It's been bad, bro. It's like annoying. I feel like I hate the wind more than I hate the rain. There's just like unnecessary wind blowing in your face. But once again, back to the whole situation with the Z. On the bright side, it's running. Yeah, I haven't driven this car, like I said, since October before I fixed it. So I'm just enjoying it, bro. I don't need to do pulls on the daily. I don't need to race on the daily. So I'm happy. And I mean, I'm not happy about the situation, but I'm also not super mad, because I mean, it was just something that was gonna happen sooner than later, you know. And just like with building any other car, you gotta pay to play. Phew. Bro, that could have been bad. So right after that clip, I put the camera down and I noticed there's a CHP sitting on the side of the freeway. If you guys live in California, or you guys know how bad California car laws are, you guys might have known why I almost shit my pants. I threw the car in neutral, and thankfully there was a car kind of blocking me from him, so I don't even know if he saw me. But that's what I hate, bro. Like, California is the best state. I don't think I'll ever move out of it. The weather's perfect, everything's here, whatever. It just sucks that they make so much money off of car people. What do I mean by that? The whole reason behind like the state refs, the modified emissions, whatever the hell, isn't because they care about the environment, bro. It's because they want to make money, you know what I mean? So that sucks, bro. Like, it really sucks, because people in Texas, they can have freaking two big huge turbos sitting out of their hood exits, whatever, and instead of like them getting in trouble, as long as they're not doing anything dumb, they'll even get like thumbs up from the cops, bro. It's insane. Now, does that mean I would like to move to Texas? Hell no. I don't think I'll ever move out of California. But yeah, it just sucks. Now, I won't do a pull, but I'll definitely give you guys some boost noises. You guys have no idea how much I missed that, bro. My goodness. Isn't it insane how much hate the VQ gets about how it sounds really bad? It does sound bad when a 16-year-old, and I've been that person before, like completely straight pipes it. Yeah, of course it's gonna sound bad, but when it's the proper setup, these cars sound amazing. All right, we made it into the garage to see if you guys can hear it. no fucking way. Did it go away? I feel like, or either I don't hear it or I got used to it already. But either way, here's a video when it for sure sounded like that. I think it still sounds like it. I think I'm just used to it. But the video that I did add, it for sure made that noise there. So yeah. Regardless, I just know it's cooked because it feels a little bit different. The pedal more than anything. Yeah, I think I am tripping. I think it's still making the noise. I'm just used to it. But yeah, guys, regardless of everything, I'm honestly very, very surprised this clutch has lasted this long. I'm also still on a stock flywheel. That's actually crazy. So yeah, thankfully it ain't too bad or anything too bad, but it is still like something I have to do. So, but like I said, I ain't mad. It is what it is. As far as this one goes, I really need to drop this thing already. I'm lagging it. Later.
This one here too.
Guys, I cannot make this up. So I'm sitting waiting for the light to go, and my car gets like covered in water. I thought it was water, and I think it's not. I think someone threw something on my car. I don't know why. I wasn't driving stupid. Yeah, it smells like strawberry. This is not water, bro. And the thing that sucks is I don't know who the fuck did it. I don't know if it was the trailer that was next to me or the car that was in front of me. Yeah,
it's all over it. I had to wash it. So it's
bro.
already hard.
Alright guys, well, we got it washed. Thankfully everything came off, but wow. I did not expect to end my night like that. That was so random. And at first, I thought it was like, you know when somebody cleans your windshield and they throw water at you because they clean it? That's what I thought at first, but I was like, there's no way, bro. It's like a big splash. And then I thought it was the car in front of me, but I kind of came to the conclusion that it more than likely was like a semi-truck next to me. What I'm assuming is this dude threw out like a soda or a juice, whatever. I don't know if in a hating way or like he just did it and didn't think that it would land on somebody's car and it just landed on all over mine. Unfortunately, did not see where it came from. I just saw when it landed on my car, and then the light turned green right after that. So, yeah, that was super weird, super random, but whatever. I mean, I got it cleaned, I guess. I wish I would have seen who did it, though. I really wish I would have seen who did it. But whatever. I mean, yeah, at least it came off. I got a car wash, I guess. And yeah, whatever. Move on, I guess. I still can't get over how weird that was, though.